Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ. With a little luck we might get into some MegaMek, but I'll be honest, I kind of doubt it. We are starting a new contract today. We have yet to begin transit. So it might be a little bit before we actually see any combat. Just to recap, last week we did advance many days until we got to the end of the contract, and on the last week of the contract we did, or on the last month of the contract, we generated a random monthly mission which appeared literally like 5 days after the end of the contract. I did notice this is a Star League cache mission. We did not get any Star League tech for that. I'm honestly not even sweating it. Star League tech is not something I'm concerned with, because at this late in the day, or this late in the timeline at any rate, Star League tech is kind of passe. We've got better heat sinks from the clan tech, we've got better weapons, we've got better engines and everything else. That said, we did find a ton of double heat sinks, and by that I mean several tons of heat sinks. We sent the Kronos on that mission. We spent some ammo on it. I don't think we took any damage. Varenk, hey, glad you could make it. Sorry to hear you had a crazy day at work. Hopefully you're done now and you can chill and relax. Let's see. We finished the contract. We did get a payout, almost 30 million C-bills. We ransomed another 385,000 C-bills worth of prisoners. Mostly done. If the job was easy, they wouldn't be paying you? No. I'm sure not. Yeah, if it wasn't work, if wouldn't be worth paying you if it wasn't work, is what I'm trying to say. Now, off screen, I did do a couple of things. I hired enough people to fill up our infantry units, so all of those are now at full strength. We had some soldiers who were critically wounded or chronically injured, I should say. You know, missing hands, missing feet, missing legs, things like that. So I went ahead and made all of them dependents. I did notice we have some dependents with actually a fair amount of XP. We've got Lakeisha Minka, who, aside from being decent with a gun, lost her left leg, she has 19 XP. She could very easily be a battle armor tech, for example. So I'm gonna go ahead and we will spend some of her XP on that. And I was checking, we have a couple of people that have battle armor tech, but not a lot. Let me go over here. We've got, now that Minka is at a 6, she's the best battle armor tech we've got. We've got 3 8s and 3 9s. And actually, yeah, let's change their secondary role to battle armor tech. Okay, Lydia, Kamachi, and Charlotta, I guess. Oh, hey, Mr. McGorilla, how's it going? Glad you could join us. I was just, oops, wrong tab, and again. I was just sorting out our dependents that have XP. Too early for afternoon. I haven't even had my first coffee. Oof. Well, feel free to get on that. Let's see. We were sorted by XP and then by role, and we were looking at our dependents. We do have Dorothy McUlrich, who is pregnant with 19 XP. She could just as easily be another battle armor tech, or I think she could even be. I think she could be a regular arrow tech actually, which would not be a bad move. About to eat supper, yeah. Um, I am glad that my reach is so far, not to sound conceited or anything, but I'm really glad that I'm able to connect to people who are all the way across the globe. But I'll admit it does have its difficulties when some people are about to sit down to dinner and others haven't had their coffee yet. So yeah, we're gonna set Dorothy to Aerotech, and I think she can get up to 6 plus with 19 XP. Yeah, she can become a regular old Aerotech. This is why we keep dependents around, is just for this kind of thing. Private Donna Sun, you are a mother, so you are not going to be seeing any combat. Biofan, you have 13 XP, you're a dependent with early childhood education. You've started work as an Aztec. You cannot do any more than be an Aztec with the XP or with the skills you currently have. We could make you another Aerotech. You'd be, I think, 2 XP away from being a regular. Or, since you're already at a +6 on small arms, we could get you down to, I think, a +5, which is green, I think. Do I ever bother with the education system to send people off to college yet? No, I have not done any of that yet. I suppose I could. I suppose. I don't know how. Local academies. Oh. Biofan, you could become a tech apprentice. Did I just click on that on accident? Okay, so is that gonna be in the personnel log? No, it's not. Education. Middle high school, maybe? Okay. Well, no, he's gone. If you hover over the choices, it'll tell you a bit about them. Oh, okay. How about Anazi? Um, yeah, okay. Education. An institution that caters to individuals who didn't complete their high school education. Gain 3 XP. I assume that means gain 3 XP. Duration 150 days. Travel time on Kirchbach. Okay. Difficulty 7 plus. Um. Oh, you can't do a tech apprenticeship after 16 years old? Jeez. Yeah, I guess we're gonna send some people to adult high school then. Okay, so I think all of our dependents with 10 XP or more are all gonna go to adult high school. The education camp? No. Is that something we can only do one at a time, or? Oh. You've still got high tactics and human TRO. But you're not good as a gunner because you lost your left hand. Can we build high school? Okay, and how about all of you guys? Nope, not all of you guys. How about you guys? Unit education. Okay. So which one of you two is the holdup? Oh, because we've got a 1-year-old with 11 XP. That's why. Okay. Alright. Waka. Unit crash. Daycare. Okay. You guys, all adult high school, I guess. Okay. So 150 days for all of that. That'll be after our next contract is over, I think. Makes you wonder about the logistics of everything, because I think they're going to be hanging out on Kirchbach while we're over on Thun. I don't know how that's going to work. There's going to be some transit, I assume, at the end of it. But yeah, that's, okay. So we've got, did pick up, did not pick up a battle armor tech. Oh, we picked up a battle armor tech. But I guess, oh, tech skills. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Ruby is 4 XP away from Jumping Jack, which is exciting. We've got Veronica Hurst, who's 8 XP away from becoming an elite mech tech. We've got Vernita, who is, I want to say 9 XP from becoming an elite pilot. Yeah, 8 or 9 XP away from becoming an elite pilot. Let's go to mass personnel training. Let's do soldiers of all ranks, doing small arms. Target skill level is 8, so we've got 23 eligible, including some who are going to be spending 20 XP. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Under the military section, you have the option to send people to NCO to get basic leadership in 70 days. They jump on the next shuttle to rejoin wherever the company is at the time. Okay, so somehow they're able to make it from clan space to inner sphere space in the middle of the invasion, but we're not gonna ask questions. Okay, so that was our soldiers. I also wanted to vehicle pilot and vehicle gunner. Vehicle driver. Piloting ground vehicle. Okay, so we've got several people who are ready to go up, 16 in fact. Let's go ahead, send those. We'll go to vehicle gunner. Of course, right there. We'll go gunnery. Gunnery vehicle. Okay, so we've got, looks like Eric Goldman is going to be going up to veteran, so we'll go ahead and spend for 9 there. And we'll go ahead and set this back to soldier just for next time, so I don't forget. And that'll be alarms. Okay. Alright, so I think that is enough fooling around with XP for now. Next order of business, I do need... I don't really want to do that. Didn't do that either. Condition. Okay. No. Status is what I want. Oh, bonuses in yellow. Warhammer's in yellow. Okay, right. I do have a couple things to do here. The Cronus, I need to reload this ammo bin, which I don't know why it didn't get reloaded last week. And then the Warhammer, we need to replace those ERPPCs with Inner Sphere ERPPCs. They're heavier and they do less damage, but I'd rather have them than not. But first, since we are no longer doing a garrison mission, we are now en route. Went past all the mothballed ones. We need to change these guys to a transport bay. Is transport bay not an option anymore? Oh. Transport bay is no longer an option. Facility basic is an option? That's interesting. Yeah, transport bay is no longer an option. I guess we're at a basic facility now. I guess that works for me. I guess everything is at the basic facility. So yeah, let's go back to the way things were sorted by name and then weight and type. Okay, everyone is at a basic facility now that we're in transit. Maintenance equals transport bay. I think... well-equipped base with specialized machinery, enables thorough repairs, state-of-the-art facility with advanced equipment, reliable shelter with all necessary tools. Yeah, we're at a basic facility. The field workshop is a mobile unit with essential gear. Repairs are quick but rudimentary. Vital for frontline operations. No, we're not doing that. Reliable shelter with all necessary tools for routine maintenance. Adequate but not exceptional. That's where we're at. Improvised. Oof. Barely enough to keep units operational. Okay, well, we're not trying to do that, although we might have to, given that our next mission is an objective raid. Okay, so now that we're Yeah, probably just a label change. I'm guessing that there's no modifier for being in a basic maintenance facility, like there was no modifier for being in a transport facility, if I recall. So I'm guessing they're at the same tier of difficulty, so that works for me. I do have some other notes here. First and foremost, Tentacle Shogun had some ideas for what to do with this Marauder. Actually, not that Marauder. We're going to do this Marauder because it takes the same amount of time. We'll have Ethan Labrie pull that out of mothballs. And we're going to use a refit kit because we already have this file saved. That is TS1C. Now, this mech is rather interesting. It is, of course, a 75 tonner as a Marauder. It moves 585 because it pulls the engine out of a Mad Cat, the 375 XL engine. It's got 12 double heat sinks and 230 points of armor, which is just about max. And it has, for the time being at least, it has medium pulse lasers, 2 in each arm. It has large pulse lasers, 1 in each side torso. ER medium lasers, 1 in each side torso, 2 medium pulse in the center torso, a small laser in the center torso, and a small pulse laser in the head. Personally, I'd rather take an ER small than the small pulse, but I don't know. It is what it is. We're also, after it's done being refitted, we might be moving these medium pulse lasers out of the arms because that triple strength Myanmar does mean this thing has, if I'm not mistaken, a 16-point punch just with a standard regular old pilot. And that is enough to decapitate someone. So if we can get someone who's good at hand-to-hand in this thing, yeah, we can punch some heads off. Now, it is going to be 43 minutes, or 43,000 minutes, excuse me, or about 3 months. So we will have, I think we'll have Ediborg work on that because she can do it on a 7+, and she's got edge. So yeah, we'll start on that. And that's going to be for flipping ever because we also need all of the triple strength Myanmar skeleton parts, which should be all on a 4+. We'll see how this refit kit works. So that's the Marauder. Other things that we had been looking at, Wyvern's Archer. Now it currently has 40 SRMs. We could swap those out, and I did the math on this. We can swap those out for 42 Clan Streak SRMs. We do have, let me scroll down to where the Omnipods are down here. Wait, no. I want the clan part first. Clan SRM6, okay. No, Streak 6s. Actually, hold on. What I wanted to do first, remove all pods of this type for all of those parts. Okay, so now we have Omnipods for all of these parts. Most of them are not available, or quite a few of them are not available. But now we have 7 Streak SRM6s, which, I mean, that's 21 tons, which, I mean, this guy already has, what, 30 tons, I think. No? Yeah, 3 tons each, times 10, yeah. Let's see what we can do with this guy, because I didn't save this file. So we're going to go mixed inner sphere. It's going to be the Mark III Wyvern 3. Is this where we shall buy all the double heat sinks? I would just like to point out, I know you can't see it behind my face here, but we do have 58 double heat sinks currently in the procurement bay. We also have, if I go over here to the warehouse, go to the inner sphere double heat sinks, we have 37 functional double heat sinks. We have 18 arriving tomorrow, 15 arriving the day after that, 18 arriving the day after that, as well as many more arriving up to 12 days out, in addition to the 58 that we have yet to order, which will take us another couple of days to order. Not enough? I think 200 should be enough for a 1-month contract. I will be keeping an eye on it though. Okay, so let's see, back to the mech lab. I'm going to remove all. We're going to go missile weapons, and we're going to go streak SRM 6s. And we're going to go ammo. We're going to go. Oh, no, I wanted to keep case in this thing. So I think, do we go 36 missiles? They are streaks. They've got better range. They're more heat efficient. They're more ammo efficient. Oh, the Archer already seems to do really well with the current SRM layout. Yeah, it's pretty ammo hungry. It's pretty ammo hungry, but it does work. It gets all the crits, and also, I think a big part of that is because I can go down here to our mech warriors. Wyvern has Sandblaster for SRM4, so he's getting an additional +2 or more to the cluster table every time he shoots. So I'm not 100% sure this is actually worth it. Especially because while we do have some streak SRM ammo, we don't have a lot. We've got... Oh. We've got 4.5 tons of streak 6 ammo. Wait, 4.5 tons? 75? That should be 5 tons even. Don't know what's going on there. We've got another almost 80 missiles worth of streak SRM4 ammo, and another 3.5 tons of streak 2 ammo. That said, that puts us at about a little less than 9 tons of ammo altogether for the streak missiles, which it is a limited amount, so I do think I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything with the Archer just yet. Wanted to go ahead and swap out the Warhammer before I forget. Okay, so we're gonna ditch the 2 clan ERPBCs. We need to save another 2 tons. We'll pull one of the medium lasers out of each arm. We'll add 2 standard ERPBCs. And that should be a pretty quick and easy refit. That will be... We'll call that the Mark 5.5. And we'll transfer back to the 6 as soon as we can. Yeah. We'll have... Oof. I guess because it's clan tech. Ben Speth can do that on a 9. Fred Modry can do that on a 9. Fred is not any kind of specialist, so I'll have him start on that. Don't know why it's a 9. That seems a little high. But 2,800 minutes, I'm not too worried about missing that roll. So that is the Warhammer. Next up is the Champion. And the Champion I had plans for. The Champion, we're going to remove one medium laser. We're going to remove both small lasers. We're going to remove the SRM-6. That saves us 6 tons. We're going to go tech level advanced, and we're going mixed inner spheres so that we can add some clan tech. And the first thing we're going to add is going to be a targeting computer. We have a 3-ton targeting computer, which will support up to 15 tons of weaponry, direct fire weaponry. So we've got 12 tons of direct fire weaponry here with the LB-10X and the medium laser. We've got another 3 free tons, and the targeting computer will hold another 3 tons. So we're going to go with 3 ER medium lasers. Now we are going to be able to overheat, especially if we jump, but it's not going to be a huge issue. So we're going to put the targeting computer in the left torso, put the ER mediums in the head, the center torso, and the left torso. Do we need case on the left torso? No. Do we want to keep case in the right torso? Yes. I don't want to lose the targeting computer if the right torso ammo goes off. Can we save half a ton by pulling the case out? Yeah, but I might want it again. No? Yeah, we'll throw in an ER small laser. Why not? We'll throw that into, I guess, the left torso as well. All right. So, well, hold on. Oh, no, we can't use an ER small laser because that makes the targeting computer over 15 tons. We could add another 1 point of armor to the center torso. Or we could drop half a ton of armor and add a heat sink. Or we could just leave the case where it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the case there for now. With the heatsink, I mean, with the LB-10X and the 4 lasers, that alone equals 20 heat points. So yeah, we can cycle out the medium laser when we run to drop a point of heat. We can cycle out one of the ER mediums when we jump to be heat neutral. No, I'm not trying to drop that right torso case. There's ammo there, and I don't want to lose the mech. I don't want to lose that targeting computer. I don't want to lose those 3 ER mediums. Yeah, no. We'll leave the case in. Yeah. We can always repair an engine that has 3 crits. We can't replace a mech that has no center torso. So yeah, this will be a 6,000 minute job. We'll have, I guess, Chris? Wait, where's Tamalika or Susan? Okay, Susan can do it on an 8+, so we'll get started on that. Okay, so that's the champion. The next one I have up is the grasshopper. Now, I haven't really considered what to do with the grasshopper. Other than maybe we do have the double heat sinks now that we could increase the number of double heat sinks. We could replace these large lasers with ER larges. If we went with clan ER larges, which I think we have plenty of. Oh, no, we have two ER larges. It's the large pulse lasers that we have a lot of. No, we don't have any large pulse lasers. It is medium pulse lasers that we have a bunch of. And we have a bunch of ER mediums, ER larges, ER smalls, a ton of ER smalls. For the grasshopper, do we want to pull out some medium lasers and replace them with ER smalls? It is kind of a brawler. I'd like to put a 350 XL engine in it and maybe a another jump jet. Let me just check on something real quick. Go down here to IS 350 XL engine. Yes, we have two Class C 350 XL 70-ton engines, so we can go ahead and swap that in. We're gonna go advanced tech, so we can go mixed inner sphere. We're going to go XL engine. That's going to cost us 15 days of work right there, if not 30. And it's going to cost oh. Okay, parts needed is none. Okay, so swapping in an XL engine is now a 1 month or 2 month job, depending. We can swap in the two ER large lasers, Clan Tech, with their 815 Gs. We'll swap in two medium pulse lasers. Might as well go for. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna pull one of the medium lasers. Add a. Thank you for reminding me. That said, two ER larges and a regular large. No, that runs a bit hot. Let's go with one regular, or one ER large and two regular larges. That's 28 at range plus movement. Put the ER large in the head because why not? We'll put two larges in the side torsos. Jump jet goes in the center, of course. Medium pulse lasers go in the side torsos as well. We'll put the double heat sink in the left side. We've lost some firepower, but we've gained, I think, some heat efficiency. Right? No, we haven't. We've overspent our tonnage. Large, here large. That's not as many lasers as it had before. Let me check my messages real quick, guys. Hold on. It was just my bank telling me I'm not broke, which is good news. So we've got 585. Do we want the medium pulses? I don't think we do. We'll stick with the 4 mediums. Now that we're more mobile. Oh, no. We were going to go with the ER smalls. That's what we were going to do. Okay, so yeah, now we're doing 28 plus movement at range. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. 32. Yeah, you're right. We don't really need an ER large laser. We could do 2 medium pulses in that place. Okay. So how do we feel about this? We've got 2 large lasers, which are good for between 12 and 15 hexes. We've got 2 medium pulse lasers, which are good for between we're going to use those between 7 and 12 hexes. And then we've got ER small lasers for less than 6 hexes. It is 15 over, including 5 jumping. So if we keep one of the large lasers and stand still, that's only 2 heat built up. So we can stand still and fire a large laser, both medium pulses, and all the ER smalls and build up 2 heat. Well, I kind of feel like this might be a build. We'll do the medium pulse lasers in the center. We'll do the ER smalls in the sides. Alright, what do we think? Is that a build? I like it. It's gonna take forever. So we'll have on a 10 plus. Does Loney have edge? I think Loney has edge. I don't know if it's gonna help. 10 plus though. Jeez. Mark 4. Okay, so it's going to be getting a new engine, a new jump jet, and a bunch of new lasers, and it's going to take for flipping ever. Okay, so that is everything I've got in my notes from last week, now that we're 45 minutes into the stream almost. We've got 4 mechs being refitted. 2 of them aren't going to be too bad. 2 of them are going to be a while. The Marauder with the triple strength Myanmar is going to be probably a month after we get to our new destination. Means, I mean, it's good that we still have this guy. Did we want to swap out these Clan SRM6s? Did we want to do anything with this guy? We've still got at least one SRM6, I believe. Yeah, we've still got 4 SRM6s. We do not have that many SRM6 ammos. or SRM4 ammos. Okay, so we do not have hardly any clan SRM ammo. For the Marauder. Okay. Well. Alright. We'll have to be conservative with the SRMs on account of the ammo, but I think are we ready to begin transit? Is it that time? We've got nothing in the repair bay. We've got no one in the infirmary. Finances are looking pretty good. We're just over 600 million C-bills in the bank. We are in transit to Thun. Alright. So only the Grasshopper is being refitted, the Warhammer is being refitted, Champion is being refitted. Champion is going to be a bit, I think. No, the Champion's not going to be too bad. The Grasshopper is going to be a lot. Your large lasers are a lot hotter also. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're about half again as hot. They do about 25% more damage, so they also have like 60% more range. And you can offset some of that heat by giving up a couple of crits for a heat sink with the saved Thun. Okay. Okay, so a bunch of people are en route to the university. It'll take them 2 days to get from one part of the planet to the other one. Oh yeah, clan everything is nice. Alright. Yeah, I think all my ducks are in a row. Alright. From April 27th. Are we ready to advance multiple days? I think we're going to go for a new week, which will give us 1 day. Okay, so that gives us personal market updated. We've got a green mech tech, which we can't hire because we don't have the leadership. Melissa Eisenberg, recruit, green mech warrior. Oh, got an ultra green mech warrior there too. Are also going to be a recruit. So yeah, Melissa Eisenberg wanted to drop out, but was convinced to stick it out. Okay, we got him more 18 more double heat sinks, 2 ER large lasers, and a hatchet. The Marauder's the Warhammer's gonna be another 4 days. The Champion's gonna be another 11 or 12 days. The Grasshopper's gonna be a while. Lonnie, you're not working on anything, are you? Okay, so you are working full speed on that. We've got a bunch more double heat sinks. We've got some Aaron McKimmy gains an XP. He is now up to 7. Aurora Kobayashi gained an XP. She is now up to 10. So we can go ahead and spend 7 XP for an edge there. Having a training lance for those recruits if you've got the strategy for it. It's the techs really that are the limiting factor, I think. Because right now we're at capacity on our mech techs. So if I were to put another lance together, I would have to have maintenance for that lance, and then I would have less techs available for repairs. That said, I mean, considering that half of our unit is elite and the other half is veteran, we don't even have any. Wait, Tugyu in the Stalker is technically a regular. He's 4 XP away from becoming a veteran. But the reason that we are using that regular tech or the regular pilot is because he has that natural aptitude gunnery, which I think is worth a point or two of gunnery on average. That said, Yarvik's not doing anything. And yeah, we could put 5 of these guys in one lance with Yarvik and have them start gaining XP. But again, I mean, we have veteran mech warriors that we're not even using. We've got a 2-4 here. Wait. We do not have Wolf. We do have a couple of veterans. We've got Ernestine Feller, the 1-4. We've got Yarvik as a 3-3. So those are going to be our next pilots that we need. After that, we're going to be probably Mike Boone, who's a 4-4, or Kamachi Ono, who's a 3-5. Or Ian. Ian's got 2 edge already. He's a 4-4. Excuse me. Status. Oh. All of our green mech warriors are currently students. They are undergoing education. They're going to grown-up high school. So we can't even put a lance together for them for another 150 days. Or 149, no, 151, because they took 2 days of transit. So yeah, active personnel, we've got no one lower than regular. And regulars, I don't believe, are eligible to earn XP training under a veteran in a training lance. I think that's only green mech warriors. Last I checked, anyway. So yeah, I think is there anyone else with any XP worth spending? Zero Chu was saving up for Jumping Jack. Earl Sinclair was saving up for, I want to say, gunnery or maybe piloting. If it was piloting, he could get that right. Yeah. Yeah, the Mackie tends to be a target, and Earl has a problem with staying on his feet. We'll go ahead and spend his XP on piloting. Clint, like I said, Zero was waiting on Jumping Jack. Petra, I think, do we want her to spend that on gunnery? Yeah, we're waiting on gunnery for that. Victor is waiting for, I think, another gunnery as well. The Black Knight. Scarponi's probably waiting on piloting. Nairn might be saving up, might be wanting to spend for a 4th point of edge. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, Ruby saving up for Jumping Jack. Fred French saving up for. What is Fred French saving up for? Maybe like Terrain Master or something? Terrain Master could be good, but it's really expensive. I think we're good on spending the XP. I think it's time to just start marching the days forward. So we're going to next week. Okay, quite a lot happened this week. We've got a bunch of people arriving at campus and beginning their education. We've got 21 double heat sinks have arrived. Fred Modry's working on the Warhammer. The Champion's being worked on. The Grasshopper's being worked on. Found a bunch of double heat sinks. And found the Marauder refit kit will arrive in one day. Nice. Maintenance on the Maxim. Maintenance on Hoser's Ride. Oh yeah. All the double heat sinks. All the double heat sinks. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, one of Hoser's planned double heat sinks dropped in quality. That's unfortunate. That was Elena. Yes. And Angus. That's Mr. and Mrs. Fix It. Okay, and tech specialist weapons and armor. Okay, so let's check this out again. The weapons and armor we're not too worried about. The internal stuff is not great. But Mr. and Mrs. Fix It means that she will need, I think, probably a 2 again to drop that quality down to E, and I hope that doesn't happen. Maintenance on the Clint. Also lost quality on a medium pulse laser. That was a, yes, planned medium pulse laser. Penny Gilmore, I think, is spending as much time as she can. Black Knight maintenance. That's almost their own quality, except for this Hero Clan medium pulse laser. Let's see. 25 double heat sinks arrived. 2 ER large, or an ER large laser arrived. All of the triple strength mimer parts arrived. We've got 2 days left on the Warhammer. About 9 or 10 days left on the Champion. The Marauder is going to be for flipping ever. On Thursday, 12 double heat sinks arrived. We've got the Warhammer in one day. We've got the Champion. We've got the Grasshopper and the Marauder. Friday. Fred Modry uses an edge to re-roll his customization on the Warhammer to get those Inner Sphere PPCs in there. Does succeed. The Champion is going to be another few days. The unit market has been updated. Got a Warhammer 6R, not too worried about that. Enforcer 4R. Hunchback 4G. Why are these all introductory tech? Where's the good stuff? Bernetta gained an XP. She's now at 32. Private Corporal. Shasta gained an XP. She's now at 4. Claire Heaton now at 15. Corporal, Private. Corporals and Privates. And Nairn gained an XP. That puts her at 2. Oh, Hoser gained an XP. That puts him at 10. Do you want to spend that, or are we trying to save that? Sergeant Carol Campbell gained 1. That puts her at 19. Lieutenant Victor Rama gained an XP. Puts him at 21. Getting there. Let's see. Rama Earl Sinclair gained an XP. That puts him at 5. Ian Portis Turtle gained 1. That puts him at 2. Aaron McKinney gained 1. Puts him at 9. Privates and Corporals. Sergeant Anacito is now at 11. Does Anacito get an edge? I think Anacito gets an edge. Okay, well that did a thing to my readout. Millicent, Massima, and Cameron wanted to drop out, but were convinced to stick it out. 9 double heat sinks arrived, 2 ER large lasers arrived. The champion will be 4 more days. Grasshopper will be another couple months. The Marauder will be another couple months as well. I feel like I missed some things though by spending that edge point, or that XP on the edge point. Let's see. The is good. The warehouse is good. Let's see. XP is good. Alright, I guess we're ready to advance another week. Still 8 days out from Kirchbach, en route to the jump point. Okay, so we've got 6 more double heat sinks and an ER large laser. The champion will be 3 more days. The champion will be 2 more days. The champion will be 1 more day. The champion is going to be another week and a half, 2 weeks. Needed an 8, rolled a 5, used edge, got a 5. So that'll be an additional 6,240 minutes. And the same thing is probably going to happen with the Grasshopper and the Marauder. So that is down to 10 days on the champion. Ross Perry wanted to drop out but was convinced to stick it out. Let's Inner Sphere double heat sinks. We've currently got 192. I think we can stop ordering them now. But is there anything else that we need? What do we have in the way of ammo? We've got some rocket launcher ammo. We've got some clan LB10X ammo. Illumination Long Tom, Artemis Capable. That's clan. That's clan. Illumination and clan. Smoke and Tracer. Ooh, that's a good question. Let me check. Yeah, the Daishi. Oh wait, that's a clan double heatsink, so we don't have one of those. Doc's Ride, we're keeping that one for posterity. Let's see, Ash's Archer, yes, is missing 3 heat sinks, so let's go ahead and pull that out. Bill Purin and do that. The Guillotine 2C, those are going to be clan heat sinks, which we don't have. Did not realize how many of these mechs we have with single heat sinks still. Industrial. Oh, that's the crosscut, that's why. So yeah, it looks like just the Archer. Anything to upgrade to double heat sinks? Yeah, lots of things. Who can we get to do that? Yeah, Struden. Can we do 2 of these? And then we'll have Vernetta do 1. And then we can put the archer back in mothballs. Have Ethan do that. Alright, what do we have that does not already have double heat sinks? We've got Daishi with plain double heat sinks. We've got the Kraken with plain double heat sinks. The Mackie 7A, not the Mark III that Earl is driving, but the other one has 21 standard heat sinks. Also has a PPC and an autocannon 20. That reminds me. Yes, we've got time now. We can swap the Mackie out for an LB10X. Oh. Let's see if we can do that, actually. We'll remove that. Add that. That means that gives us another ton to play with. Do we put it into ammunition for the LBX? Do we go with 2 slug in 1 cluster? Do we add another medium laser? We've got 1 crit free and 1 ton. What do we do with that? We've already got lasers in the legs, 4 in the left arm, 4 in the right torso, or 3 in the right torso. Alright, am I maxed on armor? 3 points shy, so basically, yeah. Yeah, we're maxed on armor. We can't put in another heat sink, unfortunately. We don't have the crits for it. We could put in another ton of ammo, or we could put in a medium laser and be more overheat. I think I'm leaning towards another ton of ammo. Okay, I think this is a build. It gives us a little bit more range, a little bit more versatility, a little bit less heat. And we'll have Ben get started on that, I guess. Move a medium laser and put the ammo with case. Ammo. Oh. Okay. You know what? That's good enough for me, I think. Another ton of armor just seems like another place to be crit with. I can imagine using more than 20 shots in a battle. No, but I might want more than 10 shots of slug ammo, for example. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the cluster ammo in an LB10X in most cases. It's only when the opponent is already stripped of most of its armor that I'm trying to do that. So yeah, sometimes 10 shots of slug ammo is not quite enough for me. That said, detail, name, tech base. No, we do not have an LB10X clan style that we can throw on there and save another ton. I mean, it's another ton of LB10X ammo or another medium laser, and honestly, I don't see us being able to use the medium laser. We've already got more than we have the heat sinks for. So, I think the ammo is worth having because there have been times where I have needed, or I have felt like I was running out of the standard ammo, and so I switched to the cluster just to conserve. Alternately, more chances to cause the stagger as well. Yeah, I mean, if we can hit with like the PPC and the LB10X, that's 25 damage right there. If we hit with the cluster munitions, we have to roll fairly well on the cluster table to get those 5 hits. Couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but it's probably like at least a 6 or maybe a 7 to get 5+ hits on a 10 cluster. Well, I say I could check, but I could not find my BattleTech compendium earlier today when I was looking up the targeting computer. I had to check Sarna to find the rules on the targeting computer, and I don't like doing that. I like having my own rules. Like I said, I couldn't find them. I checked my travel bag. I checked my the boxes that all the stuff came in from the Kickstarter. I checked on the shelf. Could not find my compendium. That made me upset. Is there a need for the hand so you get the arm flip? Since you mention it, actually, we could. We did that. We could throw on another heatsink. Okay. So yeah, with this build we should be able to do the arm flip. It begs the question whether it's still a Mackie at this point, but it's close enough for me. Got a PPC, got the autocannon, got a bunch of medium lasers. It's gonna be 6,660 minutes. Yeah, I think this is a build, and if we jump and fire everything, that's +6 heat, which is pretty close to where I like to keep it. So we'll have Ben Speth start on that. Now, how many more LB10Xs do we have? Yeah, we've still got 5 LB10Xs. Probably want to enable the hyperextended actuators. Without the actuators, you don't need the quirk. If you just have shoulder and upper arm actuators on both arms on your crit sheet, then you should be able to flip arms, even without the quirk. The quirk is just if you have, like the Marauder has lower arm actuators. So it needs the quirk to be able to flip arms. Or, what is it? Not the quick draw I'm thinking of, or the Ostsol? I think it's the quick draw. Okay, so we've got the Mackie ready in another 13 or 14 days. Alright, champion due next week. We're gonna go till next Monday. And we are at the jump point at Feltree. Ben Speth works on the Mackie, Susan works on the Champion, Loney works on the Grasshopper, Ethan works on the Archer, Edinburgh works on the Marauder. Okay. So we've got 4 mechs being worked on, and 2 of them are going to be less than a month. Oh, Kimberly Ben Firas has conceived a baby. Yeah, let's focus on her real quick. Oh, she's already a dependent. So yeah, that's not an issue. Oh, she's an ultra grain pilot. She's a small pilot as well. Why is she a dependent and not an ultra grain pilot? I wonder. Either way, she is a dependent, so we don't have to worry about taking her out of our unit. We've got jump point reached. We jumped to Feltry. We spent 1.6 hours recharging our jump drives. Oh, we've got the personnel market. We've got some field gunners, UAC field gunners. That's kind of cool, but meh. Fred Phillips wanted to drop out of his education, but was convinced to stick it out. And we've got the champion ready in another 3 days, looks like. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll do 1 day. We'll do 2 days. We'll do 3 days. All right, the champion is complete. Champion, now worth over 2,000 battle value just by itself. Has 4 lasers and an LB-10X and a targeting computer. Yeah, okay. And that's gonna make oh, the champion was an Aleutian. So Aleutian Lance is now worth 11,000 points and change. Aleutian is now worth almost as much as Galatea Lance. Jeez. Is that 2323 3433 2323 3323? Okay, so they are better pilots. But they're not in as heavy of a lance. Hey, yeah, but they are literally like 109 points shy of this heavy lance. That is pretty insane. Okay, so that is the champion complete. We can now advance to next week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, recharging drives. Melissa Eisenberg attended their graduation ceremony, during which the guest speaker arrived blind drunk. Tomorrow they will begin their journey back to the unit. Okay. Recruit Jack Segala attended the graduation ceremony, during which the graduates performed a symbolic passing of the torch. Momo Emily still needs to complete 1 or more classes and is unable to graduate. 10 days have been added to their education. Emily Rostov will begin their journey back. Harry Fielde will begin their journey back. The Mackie will be done in 2 more days. 9 days for all these people to begin their return journey. The Mackie needed an 8 and got a 2. Ben Speth, do you not have any edge? Ben Speth does not have any edge. We will have to fix that. Okay, yeah, all the edge triggers. Thank you very much. And if we could, like, go back in time and use that edge on that refit check, that would be lovely. But no, it'll be another 6,000 minutes. Let's go ahead and we will jump from Feltry to Bassiliano. Okay, so the Mackey's gonna be a while. We did jump to Basiliano. Maintenance on the Cronus. Penny, it remains other than this Plantech medium pulse laser. I don't see anything other than A's. Nice. The Mackey, the Grasshopper, and the Marauder. The Mackey, the Grasshopper, and the Marauder. Heavy battle mech recovery vehicle improves from E to D. Okay, so it was in pretty rough shape. That is fortunately improving, actually. Okay, we are spending extra time on that, which is probably why it's so much improvement. We've got privates and recruits and Millicent Boyer wanting to drop out of their education, but we're convinced to stick it out. Oh, Momo Emily is unable to graduate. 9 days have been added to their graduation. Momo is just not doing a good job of being educated. Oh, that was my mouse. And my mouse pad. Okay, so that is Monday, March 31st. Tomorrow will be a new month, so we should be expecting a bunch of EXPs. And the Mackie will be down to 20 something minutes, 22,000 something minutes. Alright, jumped to Severin. We are now 1% charged. Unit market updated. We've got Charger SB Challenger, which has a Gauss rifle? No, 4 large lasers. It's only a 3.5 though. 3.5 is slow. We got an awesome 8Q, which is nice. Rifleman 3N, we've got a Cataphract 1X, which is still intro tech. The only thing here that's not intro tech is the hatchment. That's standard. 3.5 is fast enough. Well, yeah, for a sniper, but for a charger, like how far are you going to charge in one turn if you can only run 5 hexes? That's walking speed for a standard charger. Let's see. Corporal, private, corporal, Serois, Aztec, and yeah, okay. Can we spend XP? Okay, Aztec. We'll start learning how to be a MekTech. Stop that. Yes, I know he had 4 large lasers, but 3.5 is still slow for a charger. Stop that, you little weirdo. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. She's being a little weirdo. A Nova Cat. Ow. Okay. So where were we? Oh yeah. People were gaining a bunch of XP. Not as many people as I would have thought. Zephyr dependent with now 9 XP. That charger doesn't need to get all that close. Not too impressed by fast chargers. No, but if you put an XL in one, a 400 XL engine, you save yourself 26 tons. You could put a bunch of large lasers in it and keep that 5.8 movement profile. 3.5 with 4 large lasers is just not very fast. Let's see. Colin Mitchell dependent now with 4 XPs. Not even Fadi independent with 6 XPs. think most of these are dependents actually. Payday, we spent 1.2.5 million C-bills on salaries and 62,000 C-bills in overhead expenses. Let's see, so I think we're ready to advance another week. There's 6 days at this point, I guess. Okay, so the Mackie the Grasshopper, the Marauder, the Mackie the Grasshopper, and the Marauder. The Mackie is complete. Okay, that's good. Hey, stop that. Private Jin Hongdeng wanted to drop out of his education, but was convinced to stick it out. And it's on the Mackie, remains quality B. Oh, ERPPC dropped down to quality E. Hey, stop that. That's not good. And the double heatsink dropped to quality C, and that's on a 4? Oh no, this is not going to do. That was Corporal Monroe Thompson. Can we? Maybe 3. Okay. Monroe Thompson is now spending triple time on the Mackie. Hopefully that will start to improve. That'll be a +2. So that'll be a better modifier, even on the parts that dropped in quality. Let's see. The Grasshopper is going to be another couple of weeks. What else is Monroe working on? The Champion. Oh man. Can't wait to get this Champion into action, actually. That targeting computer excites me. Alright, from Severin, we're 3 jumps away from Thun. And that'll be April 27th, so 20 more days. So we'll slow down to 1 day at a time. We jumped to Cusset. Momo failed to graduate after many extra classes. Alright, Momo is instead going to go to school on Cusset and see if that works any better for them. Better for her, I guess. We'll see about that. We'll arrive in 2 days. Oh, now traveling to Kirchbach. Okay. 2 days. So, went from tomorrow they'll begin their journey back to 2 days out from the school. Didn't realize it took 2 days to turn around and walk back the way you came. Okay. Cusset, 24% charged, 37% charged. Momo has arrived at campus. Thumper, Vedette, Saracen, not too worried about them. Saracen is only quality B, but it is improved. Saturday, April 12th. Sunday, April 13th. Monday, April 14th. Miss Massima wanted to drop out, but was convinced not to. The Grasshopper will be less than 10 days, which is good. Oh, whoa. Okay, we jumped to wheel. That was what I saw real quick. I didn't mean to hit the button twice. My finger slipped. The grasshopper will be another 4 days. Grasshopper will be another 3 days. Sabaku Kaze is in really good shape. Grasshopper will be another 2 days. Fred Phillips wanted to drop out but was convinced to stay. Personnel market updated. We've got a Mech Warrior Green with the Trebuchet. The Grasshopper will be ready tomorrow, hopefully. Loney, don't fail me now. Needed a 10, failed, used the edge to get a 9. Will be another 28,000 minutes. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Because Don Tsubasa Gato needs a mech, and we don't have one. Maybe the Grizzly for the time being. We don't have any Gauss Rifle ammo for him, I don't think. Ammo. Gauss Rifle. Actually, we have plenty of Gauss Rifle ammo. Okay, so yeah, we can take the Grizzly out. We can activate that. We'll have Ratnabala take it out. No, do not. We'll activate with Ulfikar. And we'll set extra maintenance time at ×4. Big Knock is now doing maintenance on it. Let's see what his time looks like. Big Knock is now spending 300 minutes on the Grizzly. Okay. Which means that Adon Gato can get into the Grizzly. Let's get the Grasshopper out of here for the time being. We'll just have to remember that that's Tsubasa's ride. Hey, stop it. That hurt. I'm sure that didn't feel good for you either. You bonked your head on my knuckle. So yeah. The Grasshopper is gonna be another, geez, like 2 months. The Marauder is gonna be at least another month, maybe like another 4. Okay, so jumping to Thun, we are now 3 days out from the planet. Maintenance on the Atlas, which we got some armor to improve in quality, we got the head to improve in quality, but the Gauss Rifle, the Clan Gauss Rifle, dropped down to C on a 3. So we need at least a 4 to maintain. Even a 4 actually would drop in quality again next week or next month. Tamalika. Let's check that out again. Is that? It's already as much extra time as we can. And Tamalika is a veteran. Veteran. We could put one of our elites on that. We could put Chris on that. She's actually a weapons specialist and Mrs. Fix-It, so she would have an extra bonus on that. So yeah. We'll take Tamalika off and we'll give that to Chris. Okay, so that will hopefully improve starting next week or next month, because between the Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It, that'll prevent the drop. Weapon Specialist will be an improvement. Veteran to Elite will be an improvement. So hopefully that Gauss Rifle does not drop any more quality. I think it would need like a 2, like a 1 or less maybe, which I think will be all right. It does mean that Chris is not going to be as available as he would have been by 360 minutes. Okay, so we're 3 days out from Thun. We are 2 days out from Thun. We are 1 day out from Thun. we're going to be landing at Thun in 1% of a day, which is what, a quarter of a tenth of an hour. So like a minute and a half after midnight, we'll be arriving there. Let me just double check here. We've got undamaged all the way across, damaged all the way across, undamaged all the way across. Yeah, we are ready for combat. We'll go ahead and we will advance the day. We landed on Thun. Let's go to the briefing room. Our forces, we've got Lucian needs to be in the scout role. Galatea is also in scout. Tonga and Mariana are in fight. Okay, so Galatea and the Lucian are scouts. Maintenance on the Mobile Long Tom, maintenance on the Warhammer, remains B. We've got, ooh, a couple of ER small lasers. Oh, we're on a high gravity planet, and that's going to affect our maintenance? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? A high gravity planet is going to affect our maintenance? That's going to be a problem. What is gravity here on Thun? Oh, 1.25 G. That's pretty high gravity. Let's see. Maintenance on the Warhammer was a mixed bag. The Grasshopper's gonna be a bit, the Marauder's gonna be a bit. Is that also going to affect our repair bay, I wonder? And is that something that we would be able to circumvent in any way, shape, or form? I don't know. That said, let's look at the campaign map. Okay, we've got Arctic Desert, we've got cold mountains, we've got cold forests, we've got steppes, we've got swamps, we've got tundras. And this is on a deployment period of 1 day. Over here is a deployment period of 0 days. We've got, likewise, we've got hills, forests, plains, deserts. We've got some urban. Alright, actually, what is our objective? 0 of 5 completed. Locate and engage and defeat hostile forces 4 times over, and maintain victory point count above 0. Okay, morale is normal. Salvage percentage is 80%. Monthly payout is 36, almost 37 million. We'll be here for 1 month. Our enemies are going to be regulars. Our allies are going to be greens. We are going to have a liaison with us. It is currently Sunday, so I would like to go till Monday, and then we can start scouting. It'll affect movement too. MegaMek options. Advanced rule. Under advanced rules, or is it advanced combat? Is it campaign options or is it MegaMek options? Let me try campaign options. I don't know if it's in campaign options. StratCon. Use weather conditions. Use planetary conditions. Okay. Gravity and atmosphere based on contract location is turned off. Yeah, it is in the StratCon section. You're right. My bad. Do we want to turn on gravity and atmosphere? That will affect walking movement, running movement, jumping movement. It will be more SPAs, more sorry, not SPAs, but piloting checks. We haven't been using it, and I suppose now is as good a time as any to address. I have been thinking about sliding the game in a more of an RPG kind of direction. The first thing I would want to do if I did that would be to use individual initiative, but then we would use the planetary conditions would be an option, and there are a couple of other things that I would want to tweak. But in the meantime, I'm okay with not having gravity affect our mechs any more than I mean, just having it affect our techs is bad enough. I'm gonna leave that off for now, and we'll see. Maybe I'll turn it on later, but for right now, I'm gonna leave it. Excuse me. For right now, I'm gonna leave it alone. In the meantime, we are going to advance to Monday. Recruit Han Ki Yao dropped out. Okay. Massima Briatore wanted to drop out as well. We've got maintenance on the Archer, which improves in spite of the heavy gravity. The Grasshopper and the Marauder are going to be a while yet, but no missions have appeared. And so what we are going to do, we're going to start over here on map 1, and we will start exploring. We'll start with Aleutian Lance. Oh, we found 2 hostile forces. We found capture the designated target, and we found recon, identify the enemy units. Okay, so new scenario, capture will occur on 4/28. That is, in fact, oh, they're both today. Okay, so I guess Galatea? Yeah, Galatea is going to engage these guys. Okay, so what are we up against for this capture mission? Oh dear. Sorry, that just took me a minute to read all of that. Okay, Free Rassle Hog Republic. Primary op for 11,000 points. Holy crap, that's a bunch of tanks and light mechs. They've got an enemy ace and a Highlander, a 2-3 pilot and a Highlander 733P. The 733P has an LRM-20 with 3 tons of ammo, an SRM-6 with 2 tons of ammo. Man, that thing carries a lot of ammo. Yeah. The PPC on the right arm. PPC, SRM-6. 2 medium lasers in the right torso. Yeah, 2-3 and a Highlander is not going to be fun. And that's just their enemy ace. They've also got a commander, a 1-3 and a Griffin. And an enemy officer, a 4-6 and a Griffin. They've got a designated target, a 3/5 and a Wolverine 6K, and a pair of recon mechs, a spider and a panther, both with worse than average pilots. But yeah, just this 5/5 and a heavy hover APC, a 4/5 and a Scorpion, 5/6 and a Maxim, 4/6 and a Hetzer, 3/5 and a Pegasus, Scorpion, Vedette, Assassin, Tracked APC, Scimitar, Falcon, Vedette, Locust, Jenner D. That's the one. Oh, that has tandem charge ammo in that SRM6 or SRM4, excuse me. It does not have a ton of armor though. And this is Aleutian Lance, so this is our light lance, medium lance. Yeah, they have a lot of light mechs and a lot of tanks, but that Highlander worries me. The Griffin 1N with the 1-3 pilot worries me, because this is Aleutian Lance. This is... I mean, this is Stiletto and the Cronus, Bendick and the Champion. Yeah, they're both good pilots and they're both good mechs, but it's just the 4 of them. Do we want to try to include Mariana or Tonga Lance? Also, this Recon. Galatea is going to be doing recon against a Thunderbolt, a Laser Carrier, an Ostrak, a Phoenix Hawk, a Hunchback 4G, a Clint, a Griffin, a pair of Vedettes, a Maxim, a Manticore, Pegasus, Vedette, Drillson, Vedette, and a Rifle Paratrooper Foot Platoon. Yeah, I'm thinking Tonga Lance. I want to see how the Man of War performs. I want to see Hoser's Ride in action. I kind of want to see the Grizzly. Alternately, we do have Earl in the Mackie now and Nairn in the Atlas. We've got Victor in the Black Knight. We'll recon their corpses. Okay. Well, with 12 minutes left in the stream, Lance takes out all those officers that might break morale. Yeah, because they've got, so they've got an officer, a commander, an ace, and a designated target. That's, okay. The designated target is a Wolverine, which is not too bad. It's the large laser, medium, small SRM6. Oh, and it also has tandem charge ammo. Okay, so... yeah, let's, I think we're gonna send Tonga. We'll see how that happens. Rolled a 10, reinforcement attempt succeeded. Okay, good deal. So now we've got 8 mechs. But we're not going to be able to get started on this. The 6K. Oh, the 6K doesn't jump. Oh. So it doesn't. It is heavily armored, though. Very heavily armored. And with that tandem charge ammo, I'm worried it's gonna... I mean, that tandem charge ammo does generate crits, right? I believe it does. So that's gonna be fun. I do not have much of anything with AMS right now. I think the Warhammer has AMS. Yeah, the Warhammer has AMS. No one else has AMS, so tandem charge is going to generate crits, then that could be a problem. especially if it catches us in the ammo, because that 6K has tandem charge ammo. Who else did? Was it the Highlander? No, it was the Jenner. Highlander has standard SRM6 ammo. I'm surprised he doesn't have tandem charge in one of those boxes. Or bins, I suppose I should say. And he's also got 3 tons of LRM-20 ammo, so I'm surprised he doesn't have some specialty something going on there. This recon mission. That could go badly just based on the number of them that there are, but the size of them, the Thunderbolt's not going to be too bad. I would take any one of my mechs against it. Focus on the Highlander's left side, you might get the ammo boom. Let me check that out. Let's see. SRM6 in the left arm, PPC on the right arm, LRM-20 on the left torso, SRM6 ammo left torso, left torso, left torso, left torso, right torso. Okay, yeah, so he's carrying 4 tons of ammo in that left torso. That's... Is there anything else in the left torso? Assuming there's a... Yeah, there's a jump jet. LRM-20. So that's 10 slots. Okay, so 40% chance of critting the ammo if we crit on the left torso. Not bad, not bad. That said, I think this is where we're going to call it. And for Inferno ammo against the Highlander, ooh. We have Inferno ammo. Let's see. Who's going up against him? Let's see, the Cronus has SRMs, doesn't it? Yeah, the Cronus has an SRM4. How many heat sinks does that Highlander have, I wonder? Would we rather just get the standard SRMs against him so we could do some crit seeking? Or do we want to refit the... Let's see, the Cronus has missiles, the Champion no longer has missiles, the Flint does not have missiles, the Phoenix Hawk does not have missiles, the Stalker has missiles. The Grizzly has a Gauss Rifle and what else? Lasers and LRMs. Good against tanks too. Okay, so... Okay. So I think this is where we're going to go ahead and save it. And this is where we're going to call it a night. And thank you all for joining me, especially Varenk and Mr. McGorilla. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you guys next week, hopefully, where we will start on these 2 missions. And yeah, the education system is really interesting. I'm really digging that. I'm getting extra XP for finishing education is really cool too. We've got these dependents now up to 13 XP and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. So, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio. Yeah, have a good one as well. And we'll see you guys next week. Until then, take care.